This is a disclaimer. What you're about to encounter is purely an opinion. Opinions are generally based on lived experiences, and what we're about to encounter is my opinion based off of my lived experiences on whatever topic we're about to encounter, guys. Alright? So let's go ahead and jump into this immediately, and please, let's keep it civil.
If you or anyone you know have been affected negatively by Mr. Mrlboyd's personal opinion, please call 248-434-5508.
Guys, what happened to episode 1, 2, and 3, guys? We're now jumping into episode 5? All right, let's go. And Darth Vader is looking desperately for young Skywalker. All right, let's get it, guys. A lot of you guys told me that they basically remade a lot of these movies, or was it just the first one that they redid, like the CGI on, guys? Yeah, no. Yeah, they redid this one too, guys. They had to have, because I don't think that graphics like that existed, guys. I saw The Fly, guys. They didn't remake The Fly, and The Fly looked wild. Not in a good way.
Don't lose your temper. I'll come right back and give you a hand.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, there's a price on my head. If I don't pay off Jabba the Hutt, I'm a man.
A death mark's not an easy thing
Okay,
to
so we're picking up like right after, like literally.
Good fighter, Solo. I hate to lose you.
Almost instantly. I definitely would not say a year has passed. Maybe a couple of months, maybe. For some reason, guys, why do I keep... Okay, hold on. For some reason, I thought that she was, like, more interested in Luke. For some... Oh, no. Maybe Luke was more interested in her, and she was really more interested in Han Solo because he had, like, the... I don't know, the mannish charm, potentially.
You know where Commander Skywalker is? I haven't seen him. It's possible he came in through the south entrance. It's possible. Why don't you
but
go
you don't
find
know?
out? It's getting dark out there. Yes, sir.
Ourselves, I think Master Luke is in considerable danger.
Yeah, I would probably say that Luke there's something happened to Luke. We now know that there are alien polar bears walking around this planet here that are just, absolutely deleting people, and they're alien horses of sorts, right? Then there's also a ship right above this planet searching all over the place, right? With probes. You're calling them, with the amount of meteor strikes that are in the area, how will we ever find a ship? There's a ship already there sending probes down. Maybe you're confusing those with the meteorites, most likely. Tauntaun? Oh. Is this Luke, or was this a character change, guys? Like actor change? Maybe? Is that Luke? Well, he just looks extremely different. Okay, that's probably Luke. Using the Force. Oh, just hacked off the being, maybe Yeti? Maybe. Just hacked off the Yeti's arm? I respect it. I guess. At least you're alive. No, it's not like, it's like a raptor of sorts, not a horse.
Sir, all the patrols are in. Still no.
Guys, those wipe transitions are so dated, but it like gives it like a nostalgic feel whenever you kind of like view these in movies. I get that the movie's from the 80s, but I think it just mentally brings you back to like a nostalgic overall vibe and feeling, right?
Still no contact.
Whenever you see those wipe transitions.
Mistress Leia.
There's nothing more we can do tonight. The shield doors must be closed.
Close the doors.
Yes, sir.
R2 says the chances of survival are 725 to 1.
That's not information that anyone needs right now while you're looking for someone, bro. That's...
Don't worry about Master Luke. I'm sure he'll be all right. He's quite clever, you know, for a human being.
Well, listen, we're super clever, right? Maybe not as logical and clever as, you know, robots, but with AI, we're definitely clever. I mean, of course, I know about Yoda. Yoda's like this small being. He speaks in riddles, basically just from like pop culture references. He speaks really odd, apparently. They also made fun of him, I think, in Spaceballs, the movie. Yeah. But that's full disclosure. But that's about it, guys. You were told it was going to freeze, and then you brought it anyway. Forfeiting the life of another being for your leisure is troubling. All right? Right. That's... Hey, listen, use whatever you have in your disposal to stay alive, obviously, but that's special, guys. That's special. But I do like the fact that Han Solo has like this bond with Luke, that he at least was kind of the only one to really attempt to risk his life to, you know, save him. So that's a really good, I think that's honorable. I love the fact that he and Luke have that bond.
Master Luke, sir, it's so good to see you fully functional again.
Thanks, Luke.
Aren't you express this as relief also?
How you feeling, kid?
Is that the same person, guys? It may be. Or am I just going crazy?
Don't look so bad to me.
It looks like from this angle that it's the same exact person based off of face shape, guys. I think it's just like time that has, like, you know, he was super young, still growing, and now he's grown. Maybe that's it. Because it could be like a brother almost, like an older brother.
Well, your worship, looks like you managed to keep me around for a little while longer.
I had nothing to do with it. I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
Okay.
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
I mean, it's kind of funny.
See us alone in the
I'll give you
South
that.
Passage.
Who's scruffy looking?
I mean, he's not really scruffy looking at all. Chewie is scruffy looking. Wait, what? Nah, bro. I think that was a joke. It had to be a joke. I think she did that just to kind of like piss him off for what he just said, guys. Oh no, maybe, potentially.
We picked up something outside the base's zone 12 moving east.
The set design is also very good.
Could be a speeder, one of ours.
Like, I think as of right now, this does look better than the one before, but I guess it's expected. 3-year change in technology, and filming technology is gigantic in the camera world, guys. We don't keep cameras for 3 years now.
There's something very weak coming through.
Not used by the Alliance. It could be an Imperial code.
Probably is, because of the drones.
It isn't friendly, whatever it is. Come on, Chewie, let's check it out.
Bro, you use Chewie as bait?
It's a good bet the Empire knows we're here.
We better start the evacuation.
Okay, so a couple of questions about the Empire. Now, is the Empire based somewhere, or are they just everywhere? Like lording over you like some, I don't know, some government no one wants. Did they themselves dictate that they are the Empire, or were they like voted in, or did they create something that everyone is using so they are now the lords of the universe? Or like, what is actually the Empire and who runs it? Serious question. Example, random. In Stargate Atlantis, right? They go to the Atlantis base and everyone around them basically is just like, who are these people? Why are they lording over us? Kind of, right? That's kind of what that was. But their base was Atlantis. Like, what is the Empire? Why do they exist? Who created them? I have so many questions that are not being answered yet, but I'm sure eventually we'll get these answers. Hopefully, right? Because I need that to be able to understand everything. The universe, at least. He has a shiny new helmet. Guys, his voice sounds so familiar.
There's plenty of time to get the smaller modules onto the transports.
Take care, sir.
Nah, it's the same guy. I think it's the same guy. No actor change. Apologies, guys. I sometimes obsess over small details unnecessarily. I like Chewie. Chewie's great. So somehow, the Force, I'm taking notes mentally, guys, all right? So the Force can be used via some type of remote transmission. Can it be used if would the same thing have happened if that RF signal potentially wasn't being sent out? Like, is Darth Vader hijacking an RF frequency and then delivering it through the device? Because if that's the case, if you can remotely use it without any type of RF signal, what's the range? What's the broadcasting range of the Force, guys? If that was the case, I would think that he would just come out of space and just do the same thing to Luke, because maybe, guys, I'm so confused now. Is that the case? Is it remote access? He knows Luke is there, so do the same thing to Luke now. End of the story, right? I would think. Ion.
Echo Station 3TA. We have spotted Imperial Walkers.
Imperial Walkers. I'm also starting to think that the timeline overall is not as linear as I thought in the beginning, at least, right? Okay, so those things can hold 2 people. Bro, pay attention to where you're flying. The harpoon probably has a much better chance of working, guys. Most likely. Because think about it for a second. If everything in this universe is basically energy oriented, let's say, right? It reminds me of an episode of Stargate SG-1 where Thor brought Samantha up to basically help with the replicators, but they realized that they're too smart and advanced to defeat the replicators because they have nothing that's really actually physically tangible, right? Not saying energy isn't, but they didn't have any bullets. They didn't have anything that actually could cause physical damage outside of heat-related, laser-oriented, electronic things, right? The harpoon is something that is there. You can most likely surprise them because they're not expecting it. They're just expecting, and they're shielded from your energy weapons, bro. Now replicate it, guys. Replicate it. Regardless of what that gold thing, right, says, I think it really does the trash can thing. Seriously. Luke is having a bad day today, guys. Or how about this? He's having a bad month, at least, a week. You're about to be a hero, Luke? He's about to be a hero, guys. Yeah, I think Han really, really is in love with the princess here, guys. It's time to go, guys. It's time to go. Yeah. Get out and push. That's a crazy reference. Imagine. Get out and push what? I don't think any vehicle. I mean, I get the analogy. It's for the time, right? It's just kind of like a hidden Easter egg to kind of reference the overall time that the movie was put out in. But in this universe, there's nothing you're gonna ever get out and push. So the analogy is a little awkward for the universe, just to remain canon at least, right? But I don't know. Could be. But yes. Get out and push. He seems to be really good at this, so I don't think he's going to be wrong. Cause, wow. You just leaving Luke? You just leaving Luke, guys? And this is because Ben told him to do this. Or the ghost of Ben told him to do this. Oh, wow. That's more trouble than you can imagine, bro. You got 4 ships behind you. The hydro spanner? Okay. Super common like science fiction thing. We're gonna go into the asteroid field. We're gonna have to now fly manual and not trust the computer. This happens in it seems to be like almost every single science fiction movie or show that I've ever encountered in my life. And I don't know if it's all paying homage to this scene. Maybe it could be because this is old enough to be an original for many of the shows that I've seen later on that have kind of played off of this exact scenario. But normally there's not a robot behind you, telling you these things. It's normally a human being saying not to trust the AI going through the asteroid field because we're humans, we can do it type of thing, guys. I mean, well, this is obviously showing us and telling us for the future that Han Solo is absolutely goated when it comes to flying ships, guys. He's hiding in an asteroid. I mean, it's not like it's mapped.
Massive life form readings, though. There's something a lot down there.
Yeah, he said you're meeting Yoda.
I'm sure it's perfectly safe for droids.
No city. A lot of life forms.
I know.
Luke, you are lucky. All right? You are just an extremely lucky being. Period. And I don't think your ship is going anywhere else, guys. I don't think so. Right. Weird planet. I'm just going to go ahead and jump in the water. Right. That's why I wouldn't have. I would have just stood on top of the ship until. Literally. Until.
Something out of a dream, or I don't know. Maybe I'm just going crazy.
Keep in mind there, Luke. You're stuck there though, because your ship is done. I don't think that you're going to have the ability to fix that ship. I get it. You came in really hot, but you should have slowed down a whole lot before you actually hit anything. You saw the branches you were flying through, bro. So you're there. You exist there now. What was that, bro? Hold on. For some reason, I never actually thought about what was underneath the helmet of Darth Vader, but it looks grotesque. It does. Sorry. No offense. Not trying to be offensive. Everyone is everyone. Oh my God. I want to see the front. Oh, they're coming. They're coming for you, bro.
Sir, It's quite possible this asteroid is not entirely stable.
Not entirely stable. I'm glad you're here to tell us these things.
Captain, being held by you isn't quite enough to get me excited.
Sorry, sweetheart. I haven't got time for anything else.
Right. This is a great example of teal and orange in terms of the overall color palette being used in this very specific scene. It's a absolutely beautiful example of why it works. The scene is one of the better looking scenes so far, just aesthetically. I'm just pointing out the fact that it looks beautiful, and I appreciate the warmth and just, it's nice, guys. That's it. Beautiful example of the palette, though. Bro, there's something moving behind you.
I am wondering, why are you here?
I'm looking for some.
Looking? Found someone you have, I would say.
Right.
Help you I can. Yes.
Put that down. Now we. Hey! It's my dinner.
Don't worry, he didn't eat it. He didn't even enter into his mouth or anything. Don't worry, he didn't eat it.
Puddle, and if we could get our ship out, we would, but we can't. So why don't you just...
Bro!
Hey, get out!
Listen. You should have just let him eat it. If your goal was to just throw it away, look at the situation you're in. If you're in a dire situation, you should be wasting food. But if your goal was to throw it away, you should have just let him have it. That was not a very nice, person you are, Luke. In that instance, at least.
So, mudhole, slimy, my home this is.
Mudhole, slimy, my hole this is. Oh, God. Oh. I'm such a child.
You seek Yoda.
You know him?
That is Yoda.
To him, alien.
Unless, like, all the beings on the planet look like Yoda. Bro, how did you get that far away? You just started walking. I notice the music changes every single time she's on screen, guys. So I'm guessing Han Solo's going to pop up anytime soon here. Yeah. I don't think she's afraid. She's just playing hard to get. That's what's happening here. Right. Bro, you're passing the 3-second on-screen kissing rule, bro. Why doesn't he just use, like, the Force to communicate with the Emperor? I really need to fully understand the Force, guys. I don't know if it can also be used for communication. How is Ben using it? He was deleted on the Death Star, and they're nowhere near the Death Star, but yet he's still able to communicate via, like, a ghost with Luke. So that's a gigantic distance of using the Force, guys. How is the Force utilized? What are the overall parameters of the Force, and what can't it do? I think that's pretty much the thing that I need to understand, so I know fully in depth what could have happened and what should have happened. Anakin Skywalker. Okay, so the Emperor absolutely believes in the Force. So that means the Empire itself should be believing in the Force if the head of the Empire believes in the Force. So the first movie, when Darth Vader basically walked up to the guy that was sitting down and was like, ugh, right? Then the guy basically was like choking on himself, right? The guy that was ahead, that was above, like right above Darth Vader, was like, oh, the Force, ew, right? Basically. That's nonsense. But how could it be nonsense if the Emperor of the Empire believes in the Force? I would expect that anyone that is in high-ranking, like officer position, would probably be thoroughly invested in the Force, right? So why was he so shocked by it in the first movie? Questions. Okay, so Yoda is a person who trains people in the Force. Noted. He just said all of his life he has watched. He's never physically met him, but yet he's been able to, for the most part, like astral project himself into some other region to view him. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Okay, so you can see really far away with the Force. Noted. Just by somehow connecting with someone else that's a part of the Force. So Darth Vader uses the Force. Why couldn't he find Luke instantly then? Literally. Like, why were you even looking for Luke? All you had to do was think of him and be like, oh, there he is. Oh, it's a hand puppet. Very well done, guys. Very well done. Yeah, the picture of this universe is definitely getting filled. I like that. Like that fact, guys. Like they're filling in a lot of blanks. Because the first movie left me confused more than anything else.
Chewie, check the rest of the ship. Make sure there are no more attached.
Mine?
The power cables.
Attracted to heat, like leech-like space leech bat things. The ground is not the ground, guys. Get back in your ship and leave. The ground is not the ground. Leave. Run. Run right now. That's not a cave, guys. What? That's wild. That's wild. Like I've always been super attracted to like stop motion type of scenes, and I've noticed that they have a lot of stop motion scenes in this movie, and I love it. Love it.
But the busier, more seductive.
But how am I to know the good side from the bad?
The dark side.
Know when you are calm, at peace.
All right. So, question. So he's training to be a Jedi now. Respect. Is Yoda a Jedi? And what does it have to do with physical activity? Because I don't think Yoda really is the most physical of physical. I have many questions about the Force, guys. And as it's progressing, I'm probably going to have more. Only what you take with you. Wait, what? Is this all in his head, guys? Has to be. Himself.
There will be a substantial reward for the one who finds the Millennium Falcon.
This episode of Star Trek Enterprise where Trip basically got lost on a planet, and there was like a being that needed water, but not regular water, like a very specific type of like liquid that I had to drink to basically survive. And the sun was coming up, and the sun was going to basically bake them. They were warring with each other. They shot each other's ship down. That whatever that thing is, right here with the clawed feet, right, looks just like kind of the character design for that alien. Yeah, you came out to a gigantic ship right above you, bro. Okay, yeah, they fixed the hyperdrive. Let's go. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't think this is a good idea, bro.
Master, moving stones around is one thing. This is totally different.
No, no different. Only different in your mind. You must unlearn what you have learned.
All right, I'll give it a try.
No, try not.
It's such a broad statement, bro.
Or do not. There is no try.
Because by that logic, that means stop talking, breathing, and walking. Unlearn what you have learned. Just fall to the ground and, you know.
For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is.
Okay. The Force comes from nature. I don't think it's that impossible, bro. I think if you pay enough attention, you can kind of tell by the likes of Darth Vader, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Yoda. You can definitely tell by these three individuals that it's absolutely not impossible. You also mastered it pretty much in the last, well, mastered a small portion of it by the sounds of it in the first movie. I think that you're just beating yourself up for no reason right now. You're here. It's your time to learn. Go ahead and give it all that you have. Don't quit, because this is a weird like quitter mentality that I don't think that I didn't think that he really embodied. He took the word of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and instead of meeting at the meeting point, he instead proceeded to go to this very specific planet to meet Yoda, right? So I think that if you are this deep into kind of understanding the Force, you should probably give it your all. Absolutely. Don't quit. You got this, bro. This is your new life. And this is Yoda showing him, if I can do this, you can do this. But that's not really a good thing. When we first met Yoda, he says, I've been doing this for 800 years. He has a lot more time on him, but I understand the reference. Like, look, if I'm this small and this unimposing, right, and I walk with a cane, I'm pretty sure you can do the same thing, right? It'll probably take him just a little bit longer, obviously. I hope it would, because if he has the ability to emulate exactly what Yoda does after him doing it for 800 years, I don't know, either he's a natural, either he would be a natural, or the Force just isn't that hard. That's very well played. Very, very well played.
Lando's not a system, he's a man. Lando Calrissian. He's a card player, gambler, scoundrel. You'd like him.
Lando
Best comes pretty far,
Calrissian.
but I think we can make it.
I mean, super smart. Oh.
Always in motion is the...
I can imagine. To the future? Oh, this is the city in the sky from Luke's premonition. Not like some random city in the sky. No, this is literally a real thing. Okay. We're here.
Look, don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine. Trust me.
When someone says, trust me.
See? My
I
friend.
don't know.
After what you pulled.
Is this guy famous? Cause
Very friendly.
What are you doing?
way too friendly. Just gonna be honest. In this universe, way too friendly.
My ship? Your ship? Hey. Remember, you lost her to me fair and square.
Oh, he wants her. Absolutely. I would agree with Hunk of Junk, because the amount of times this ship has broken down is wild. It's almost like it needs to be completely rebuilt, refitted with everything that is inside of this ship. But hey, listen, it flies, right? Oh, whoa, huh? Guys, I thought he was important to the movie. Guys. But I guess he's disposable.
I feel the Force.
But you cannot control it. This is a dangerous time for you.
Right. I can imagine.
If you choose to face Vader, you will do it alone. I cannot interfere.
Bro. He's gonna go anyway. I can only imagine, like, within like a lot of things, whenever you learn a little bit of something, that's like the worst time for most people. Like, I know a little bit of this, so now in your head, you're like a master of it, right? You're the best ever type of thing, but you're really not ready. You really don't even compare it to anyone else, right? But at that very specific time, and when you learn a little bit of something, I can tell you right now, like in photography, we suffer from that like probably the most. Someone gets a camera, they are now taking photos, and some of their photos are honestly absolutely trash, right? But for them, they're like, I understand how f-stops and shutter speed works and things like that, so my photos are the best. The same thing with videography. It's the same exact, it's the weirdest thing in the world. So I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea for Luke to go. I understand he wants to go save his friends. I just don't think that it's extremely smart, personally. And apparently neither do they.
The ship's almost finished. 2 or 3 more things and we're in great shape.
The sooner the better. Something's wrong here. No.
Guys, I love that like helix glass sculpture in the centerpiece.
What happened?
Where? Found him in a junk pile.
Oh, what a
Really?
mess. Chewie, you think you can repair him?
Lando's got people that can fix him.
Having trouble with your droid?
No. No problem. Why?
Because it was put together and now it's not. A setup. He was not to be trusted, guys. Right. I feel your pain. Partially. Guys, he looks so familiar. I can't place it though.
Lord Vader.
You may take Captain Solo to Jabba the Hutt after I have Skywalker.
Another like trauma bonding, guys. Don't know if that was smart, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. That one right there, not very smart. I mean, it does feel like he really had no choice. I'm not gonna put it on him like that, but I do think that he had seriously no choice here. Like they're all just subjects of the Empire, basically. I'm gonna be honest, he didn't use much strength to throw them over the sides, guys. They didn't even put up much fight. I think they just wanted to go over the sides. That's what it looks like, guys. I think they called it carbon freeze. Is that what it was? Wow. I mean, again, subjects of the Empire. What say do you have, really, here? How did you know? He knows it's a trap. Well, I would hope that he knows it's a trap. Everyone has warned him. Everyone close to him has warned him. You just nonchalantly walk up to Darth Vader? All right. He seems to be helping you. Bro, he did not have to let you go.
I don't need any of your help.
Yes, you do need his help. You needed his help. Without his help, you would still be going to wherever you were going, bro. How can you say that? That sounds almost crazy. That is a wild coincidence, guys. So what's the process of becoming one of these Imperial soldiers, guys? What is it just that they just pick someone and say, you're now going to do this? Or do they go through some type of training? Because this is some of the worst aim a soldier can have, period. Maybe they shouldn't be firing a firearm, bro. Because imagine all of the innocent bystanders that just get deleted from them. Just missing every single shot. Every single shot, he was barely the trash can was barely moving, and you couldn't hit him. Oh, he can fly.
Obi-Wan has taught you well. You have controlled your fear.
Wait. Could Obi-Wan have taught him instead of wasting his time to meet Yoda? Wait a second. If Obi-Wan could have taught him, if he's assuming Obi-Wan taught him because Obi-Wan taught him, right? Then what was the purpose? Why didn't they just do that on the planet he was from? That would have saved a whole lot of time, effort, people's lives, planets. Guys, rebels? Release your anger. Only your hatred can destroy me. Not too easy. Yeah, set design is amazing. Like you can definitely tell that from the first movie, let's call that a pilot, right? Where the budget was not, maybe it was big, but it wasn't as big as it feels like on this movie here. Guys, set design is stunning, period, guys. A lot of money went into this. Okay, so why wasn't he doing that the whole time? Darth Vader, you would have easily demolished him if you were just picking up random things that were surrounding you at the time and just throwing them at Luke. You'd have easily won that battle quicker, I would say. Is her name Leia or Leah? Guys, every time they take off, they seem to be in trouble. Everywhere they go, the Millennium Falcon at least. What? Bro, Luke.
Join me, and I will complete your training.
No, don't join this guy, bro. He's weird. Guys, what are you talking about? There's been no clues at all into saying that Darth Vader is the father of Luke. Not a single clue. Unless I've just missed it somehow. The aunt and uncle were super weird when it came to, at least explaining who the father was. Obi-Wan Kenobi definitely did absolutely say that he was the reason why his father was gone. Maybe that could be it also. Maybe Yoda and Obi-Wan both knew the entire time, potentially, that was that also. That was a fact. But yeah, that's great. You just that means you cut your son's arm off, bro. If that's the case, you're not a very good father, Darth Vader. All right, you're not. I need proof, bro. Give me a DNA test. So deleting yourself was the best course of action? Okay. What? This is the luckiest person that has ever existed in the universe, guys. In all of the universes, the luckiest living being that has existed ever in history. This man goes from having his arm removed, being told the bad guy is his father, then being like, I don't like this, then proceeds to throw himself, over the railings. He falls down into an abyss. He does not know what's really underneath that. He just thinks he's basically giving up on life. Proceeds to fall within some vent, then falls through then somehow slows down drastically and dramatically. Then crawls out of the vent to fall into or onto another railing instead of falling into the guys. Guys, give me some of that luck. Bro, Ben wants nothing to do with you. You went against all of the wishes. Bro, how do you see that far? Is he human? Bro, just jump down. Don't worry. You don't take any fall damage. You look at the horse from Skyrim, guys. That's definitely modeled after Luke. Guys, she didn't even kiss him. What was that? What was that? Guys, you know that girl on TikTok? I gotta give you an explanation. She eats sandwiches, right? But she's not really eating the sandwiches. She'll be like, oh, look, what was it? A lobster roll, right? She was like this. Oh, this lobster roll is amazing and pretty and delicious and smells good. I'm gonna eat some. And she does this here. She puts it up to her mouth, but then takes it away, and she acts like she just ate it. Right? That's what just happened with that kiss, guys. As the 80s was such a weird time, guys, for movies. Bro, it was in the same exact position. I don't think they did anything to it. Like, from when the ship landed, I didn't move, bro.
Son, come with me.
Wait a second, bro. Why is Luke just acknowledging that that's the father after that one quick event that just happened here, guys? Maybe he just is saying it, guys. Could be. Right? I mean, I just don't understand why he's just accepting it so quickly. Father, really? Yeah, bro, I'd have to deny that for the rest of my life, bro. I mean, if he said that it's just deactivated, I'm sure he can access the computer and reactivate it. There we go. Does Vader's ship not have hyperdrive? Why is he not chasing him? Go after him, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely not on Vader's side, guys. I don't know. I don't like his energy. He's wrong. I mean, I get the fact that he wants to be with his son, allegedly, and then take over the universe. What an amazing time to live in, guys. Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you. straight up here. This one was better than the other one. And I mean, like, probably by maybe 2 or 3 times, I would say. The other one was good. No complaints. Obviously, if that's what kind of allowed this to happen, then I respect it, obviously. But I do think that they're doing a better job with telling a story here. Like, a lot better. I was able to follow along beautifully. I kind of understand what's happening now. I'm kind of thoroughly involved in his world now. And now I need to know what's going to happen to Han Solo. It looks like Leia or Leia and Luke are now probably going to be together for a really long time. I'm kind of forecasting that, right? Now that Han is out of the picture, he is going to make his move, obviously. The fact that Darth Vader is the father, that's the part that bled through in terms of like, pop culture. I kind of always kind of understood that, or I understood the saying, right? I think that spoiler was a spoiler. That's not a very good spoiler to give to people that are going to be watching the movie, because I think if I wouldn't have known that, me hearing that for the first time would have been mind-blowing. Like, imagine what people's thoughts were in the 80s when this came out. Imagine for a second. It probably was mind-blowing, honestly, because there's nothing else like this that was coming out around that time. So it was super unique to encounter something like that. We're definitely going to be following along with the story. And yeah, if you guys want to see the full-length version reaction of this movie, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier. And yeah, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day and enjoy your day thoroughly.